What's up, peeps? I'm Hallock, and yesterday was a very special day in the channel, as it was the second anniversary of my first video. If you haven't seen it, it's just a really bad first attempt at drawing with a mouse pad. It was for a cool person named Moonie. I can't speak today. Her name is Luna Tanuki or TanukiLuna. It doesn't really matter. So it was so she could draw my OC, FoxFazz, or Fazz. I also made a follow-up video the following day. Because I couldn't send her a picture at the moment, because I had no way to contact her outside of YouTube at the time. I didn't have Twitter until a few days later, but I'll get to that later. Okay, so I did a little, drawing here to celebrate, and, I wrote surprise, because you can't see the final result, so, here we go. Make sure I don't press the wrong one this time. And I'm gonna slow you down, because you're way too fast. Okay, here we go. Okay, so, I was on YouTube, like my usual self, and back then it was mostly Sonic, FNAF, and a little bit of Vanoss, because I started watching Vanoss at the time, and I was just scrolling down my recommendations on my phone, and I just see a video, and it was called "Why Do People Hate Sally Acorn?" Now this was a month after Archie Sonic was discontinued, and I thought that maybe it had to do with that. It was actually made way earlier, like a year. So I watched it, and I kid you not, it was the cutest voice, and the video was pretty good. So I checked out Moonie's channel, and she didn't have a lot of videos, so I watched pretty much all of them. And honestly, I thought they were really good videos. They made me laugh, they made me happy, but they didn't have the same amount of views as the Sally video did, which is unfortunate. But I had a strong feeling that I wasn't going to stumble upon her channel again. That her videos weren't going to show up in my recommendations anymore. So I subscribed, and I'm so glad I did. She ended up going live a few days later, I think, and that's when we quote-unquote met, I guess. She did streams pretty frequently back then, like once a week. I think it was every Friday, or one of them was an art stream. I don't remember everything, but she was taking requests on what to draw, and I was like, draw my OC! And I got to work. Like, I looked up free drawing websites on my Chromebook, and I got to one, and I drew fast on my mouse with my mouse pad. I had no pen, I had no tablet, so I used what I could, and I grabbed my phone and recorded him for a few seconds, titled it, put a description, and boom, uploaded. And as soon as it was uploaded, I was like, yo, I posted my OC for you. But yeah, stream ended about 10 to 20 minutes later, and I was like, oh shoot, she doesn't know his colors. But yeah, so I panicked. I went to Piskel, which is a pretty cool pixel website. Makes you do little pixel things. And I got to work, and I uploaded a small, simple animation of him winking, and that was it. Moonie had what she needed to draw fast. I'm gonna wait until the next one shows up. It's pretty small. I'm gonna stop talking. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Well. Now you can just listen to the music, I guess. Speed it up a bit. At least you know what the drawing looks like. You ain't gotta see it colored. Oh my god, why is this taking so long? This video was not sponsored by Crowd Control Warehouse whatsoever. What is taking so long? Hello? There we go. What the heck? I don't know why it took so long. Okay. What? Okay. awkward. Okay, well, I guess you can stare at those for a moment. This video is not sponsored by TikTok at all. I don't have TikTok. In case you're wondering, I'm not giving you TikTok. Because I don't have it. Just waiting on past me to write down what he's supposed to write down for myself. Which is taking longer than I expected. I'm just going to speed it up a bit. Oh, there you are. Okay, will do. I will do. Alright, so I just drew both drawings from, redraws of the first 2 videos. But the video's not over yet. I am now going to draw the person who is responsible. Well, not responsible. She's the reason why I made those videos. So I asked which picture, and she was like, any picture works. So I downloaded a few images from Twitter, and here we go. Again, this video was not sponsored by any of these stuff. Okay. And boom, there she is. Alright. Now I'm just gonna say I wouldn't be here without Moonie. I got Twitter because of her, I got Twitch because of her. My YouTube channel started because of her. I'm sure I would have made a YouTube video eventually, but it definitely wouldn't have started the way it did if I hadn't met Moonie. I've met so many peeps on Twitter, seen so many, great artists, and, I've seen the bad side of Twitter, because, Twitter's Twitter. Introduced me to some real world things. Gosh. And, also had me up to date with what Moonie was up to. And, for a few months later, even though she was, doing fine, seemed to be alive, her channel seemingly stopped. Like, no videos, no live streams, nothing. And, a month later, she was like, I have a Twitch now. And I was like, shoot, now I have to get Twitch. And, that's what I did. She's been there ever since. So, if I never got Twitter, I never would have followed Moonie on there. And I never would have gotten Twitch, and I would have had to wait forever for Moonie to upload again. Like, after a few months, I started making fun of her for letting her channel die and stuff. And she didn't upload for a year. Like, I'm dead serious. But she went an entire year without uploading. And, like, I'm not sure if it was exactly 1 year, but I know now. I put a script down, and I was like, yes, Moonie's back. Or no, I would have been like, that if I hadn't known. And like, the first thing I would have heard was, hey guys, Luna here. Frick that Luna. That Luna is dead. Twitch.tv/Luna Tanuki. And I would have been like, she's been there the whole time, and I would have felt awful. Oh man, good times. But I'll shut up now, and I'll let you watch the video. Turn up this video. This is pretty good music. But yeah, I'm adding the outline so I could, do the transparent version. Yeah, I did a background. Add some brown. Add some blue. Blue should be, there it is. And I made it glitchy, because that's what Moonie's all about now. I don't know why, but she has a glitchy effect. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. And thought I'd, finish it off with that kind of stuff. The rest of the brown. Color some stuff in. Ah, I think that ended perfectly. Well, okay. But yeah, I'll be right back. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see how bad my old mousepad drawing skills were, or you want to see that small pixel thing I did, you can check those out. I'll have the videos at the end, and they should have popped up in the top right corner of the video. If you want to check out Moonie, her channel link will be in the description, and that should have popped up sometime earlier as well. I have a lot of typing to do. I do my own subtitles, and I gotta make the title and the description and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. School also starts in a few days, so I'll be slightly less active, but I don't care about that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Peace and take care.